What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the show. I'm Live 5-0. This is another MLB 2K13 My Player Series. My Player Series is the fourth episode. Looking for Barry Living to make an impact. My average has kind of stayed around 300 and 290. That's a decent average, in my opinion. I think that I can definitely use that to convince the manager that I stay in my position, as well as defensively. It's not very. I mean, defensively, I'm having some troubles. I've noticed that at second base, when you field a ground ball, unless you're running towards second base, you're not going to be able to get the double play. Hardly ever. Because whenever my momentum is carrying me to first base, and I throw it to second base, my dude takes like 20 minutes to turn himself around, and it just does not work. So I've started to, get some things going in my head so that I can be a better second baseman, but it's definitely not going very smoothly. Let's just say that. But the average is staying strong. So hopefully the average will compensate for my defense, and I won't get and the manager won't switch my position to third base or catcher or something. I have one guy on my friends list who told me that he started off as a center fielder and then got put as a catcher because he couldn't cut out of center field. So the managers in this game, or the computer, just decides random places to put you. It's kind of crazy. And that wasn't even his secondary position. They were just like, you're not even going into the field. You're going behind the plate, and you're just going to sit there for the whole game. It's like, I'm not taking anything away from the catchers. I'm just saying, it's not the same. But catchers are cool. Strong arms. I'm getting off tangent again. Let's talk about something that I definitely want to talk about is 700 plus subscribers. You guys are amazing. Welcome, the new guys. You guys, I hope what I did was enough to keep you guys around. Because we're in 700 plus, I said that if we get past 700, then I will give away a free Conejo shirt. So guess what? That is going to be happening, and this is all you gotta do if you want to win it. Obviously, you gotta be subscribed. And if you guys don't know what Conejo is, it's a clothing line. Definitely check the link in the description below. It's a new clothing line. It's still trying to get its gears turning here. But what you have to do is you have to write in the comments down below who you think is going to score the first run for the U.S. in the game tonight. Now, not many baseball fans are intrigued, as I am, about the WBC. People think that it's an exhibition game, think that they don't care, they're not trying hard. That could not be farther from the truth, in my opinion. The emotion on David Wright's face when he hit that grand slam. Oh, and by the way, whenever I hit a grand slam with this, I'm going to refer to it as a David Wright slam. But that, and it's not just an exhibition. I think that a lot of the players do care and do want to win. Am I going to sit here and say that going into it, right at the beginning, did they really feel like they had any competition? I don't think so. But I think that the loss really kicked them into gear, and they started playing like they should have been playing all along. It's exciting. I'm excited. But I think that, making an outlandish statement like saying, well, no one really cares about the WBC, it's stupid. You don't have to care. Just don't, question people's motivation for playing it, Saying, well, the players obviously don't really give any two pahoots about it. That's ludicrous. That's absolutely ludicrous in my opinion. Let's talk about the brawl. Unbelievable. Brawl between Canada and Mexico. Outlandishly crazy. That was probably the biggest brawl I've ever seen, live. You know what I mean? And I've seen some brawls. That New York Yankee and Red Sox brawl, that was pretty crazy. The one where that old bald guy, what was it, Zimmerman or something? I don't know his name. What was his name? Write in the comments. He got thrown to the ground, and there was Jason Varitek, Alex Rodriguez involved in that type of stuff. The thing with me, with that brawl, was that there were no suspensions handed out. I don't know why there weren't. The WBC's executive board or whatever wrote the statement that they said that we're not going to suspend anyone or do any type of punishment because we don't think that those two teams are going to advance, so it doesn't really matter. What? No. You have to make a statement. This WBC is just starting off. You don't want to make that outlandish statement like that because then let's say next year, if someone is getting eliminated, they're like, hey, you know what? We're out of it anyways. Let's just kick this dude's ass. You can't say something like that. You gotta really put the hammer down. And this is why people are thinking that baseball is so soft about certain penalties, because maybe we are. I mean, it's crazy to me how you can't suspend anyone, because there was pure intent in the fighting going on. Okay, you can clearly see the third baseman. I don't know his name. You can clearly see the third baseman pointing, "Hey, hit the next batter." He hits the next batter, and then everyone starts getting involved. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone. There were people holding some people back, but then eventually the people that were holding people back from fighting decided, forget this, I'm just going to start a brawl myself. So he started taking people out. And then before you know it, you had like a freaking WWE wrestling match going on. It was insane. The fans were throwing cups at the players, throwing beer. The fans cared. That's something that I can say. The fans cared. It was insane to watch. But in my opinion, you have to lay down a stricter penalty. You just have to. It's early on in this career or lifetime of the WBC. I mean, if you don't lay down a stricter penalty, but it's going to say, hey, whatever, anyways, let's go kick the other team's butt. You can't do that. You have to make a strong statement. All right, you guys, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely hit a like and subscribe if you're new. And if you are new, or if you're an old guy, not old, but you know what I mean. Remember, write a comment letting me know who you think is going to score the first one for the U.S. tonight. And if you're right, you win a free Conejo t-shirt. If multiple people are right, then it'll just be a random drawing out of the people. So 5-0, I'm out.